Before we get today's video rolling, I wanted to give a shout out to Lockly. Thank you for sending this Lockly Flex Touch that we're taking a look at today. You can check them out at lockly.com or take a look below in the description for more information. Hey there all, Retro Rob here. Welcome to Retro Rob Plays Everything. As you probably know if you're watching this channel, actually you might be new, who knows. But I cover things other than just gaming on my channel as they are sent in by various companies, and sometimes viewers send me things to check out as well. A while ago I did the Lockly Vision, which was a front door lock with a camera built into it. I've been using remote locks or smart locks, I guess, for years. I had an older Schlage set that was really pretty feature limited, and I upgraded to the Lockly and did a video on that. Well, Lockly sent me another one. They've sent me the Lockly Flex Touch, and one of the problems I've had is that I don't just have a Lockly. I've still got my old Schlage as my garage door. So what I've got is two different systems hooked up. And this is going to make that a lot easier because I'm going to be able to connect these to the same app and manage them all the same way. One thing I want you to note, and I put this in the preview because I'm not consistent throughout this video because this video is recorded over about 3 to 4 weeks. You're going to want this secure link right here, right there. You're going to want the secure link if you get the Lockly Flex Touch, especially if this is your first lock. If you've already got a secure link, you don't need another one. But if this is your first Lockly lock, you're going to want this along with it because it enables Alexa and all the web features, and you totally want them. All right, so we got that. Lock. Going to install both of these, show you how it's done, as well as I can do it anyway. Let's start as we always do. And here, my friends, is the front of the box. Home, office, rental, and Bluetooth. It just has a Bluetooth logo on it. Anyway, add touch access to your door. Your finger's your key. Stores up to 99 fingerprints. Mobile app control. I do like the app on it. Auto locking feature. Optional voice control. And it will work with the Secure Link Wi-Fi hub, which is the one that I've got. So that should be pretty cool. Here's the back of the box. Lockly, convenience and security at your fingertips. Flex Touch brings advanced biometric technology integrated into a deadbolt for convenient and secure access. It's the fastest, easiest way to bring smart lock technology to any door. Your finger's your key. 3D biometric fingerprint sensor stores up to 99 fingerprints. By the way, I talk a little bit more about the biometrics in my other video, and I'll put a link down to that below. Mobile app control, unlock, lock, or check door status through your smartphone. That's a nice feature. Real-time monitoring and status. Monitor open, close door status with real-time alerts sent to your smartphone. It does do that. I turn off its alerting me all the time because I do have people coming in and out all day. But by people, I mean family coming in and out all day. But it is nice because it keeps a log of who's been in and out. Pretty sweet. Anyway, auto locking. Never worry about forgetting to lock the door with Flex Touch's customizable auto lock feature. And you can turn that on and off. Use your voice to unlock, lock, or check the door status with a Google Assistant or Amazon Alexa enabled device. And I have that working on mine right now. Grant access when you're not at home. This is really useful, especially if you have like friends who are helping you out with maybe watching your dog while you're gone. It's a really nice feature to have. My old one absolutely did not have that. The one I got before the Lockly absolutely didn't have that, and I really appreciate that. We have used it a couple times. Like I said, only a couple times, but when you need it, it's super useful. What's in the box, you say? Well, let's find out. I conveniently pre-opened this. Haven't looked inside though yet, so. Alright, first thing we've got is the little welcome. Another thing that's in here is a card, and I am going to actually put that away because it's a Lockley activation card. I don't know if I'm going to need that because I've already got mine technically activated. But anyway, we'll see. See if I need that. We'll walk through it. Alright, inside. Let's get this a little closer. That's a nice sound, huh? You can open it with a standard key. Ooh, look at that. We got a little bit of... Well, that's because my light's not high enough. Hold on a second. Alrighty, back to it. Sorry about that. Okay, so... locking mechanism with a key, because you can use a regular key with it as well. Got some bolts for it. Oh, there's the keys. That wasn't in that package. Oh, it's because this whole container contains that stuff. Boy, I'm the smartest. Telling you what. And next we've got... Here's the... Here, let me take this out of here. Because this is the front of the lock, and it's the side that everybody sees from the outside. So I kind of want you to get a good look at this. Here we go. And you just rest your finger on that. I'm pretty sure this is going to use my preset fingerprints when I connect it. So again, I'm going to reference the original video a bit in this. Alright, I'm going to talk over this part because I mentioned the possibility of connecting the Lockley Flex Touch to the Lockley Vision Hub, which you actually can't do. You need the Secure Link hub for that. And there is the back of it, and it looks a lot like the Lockley Vision's back. I wonder, does this thing hold 6 batteries? Because if it does, it holds 4. Wait, yeah. Looks like it holds 4. I'll correct it later if I'm wrong. Wait. Does it show? 2 and 2? It looks like 4 to me. The other one, I think, held 8. And it seems to last a pretty long time, about, I don't know, it goes 6 to 9 months, I think, before I have to change the batteries on the other one. And that one's got the camera, so I imagine this is going to go a lot longer. And then here's the plate, which holds it to the door. This is going to be a pretty simple install, but I'll definitely show it to you. And I think that's what we're going to do next. I was expecting more parts. Why? Looks like everything's here. Oh yeah, the last one had a hub and everything. Alright, we're good. In my other video, I go through some of the strengths of a fingerprint-based lock. But right here, I'm going to show you one of the problems with a code-based lock. And after years, I think you can see it, after years of using it, you can tell where people have been pressing. So you can see what numbers are involved in the code. It makes it easier to break that code. Modern fingerprint-based locks are a lot better than like the first generation of them that could be easily tricked. They're a lot harder to trick, and they don't have this problem. So that is a big plus. All right, let's take this thing off. Alright, so here is Lockley step 1, and that is putting the deadbolt in and extending it. Now, I'm going to show you something here. This guy here should be in the center, of the door. If you had a normal door and not the door that was put in by the insane former owner of this house. I got a couple videos on that, but anyway. Anyway, it should be in the center. If it's not, you can twist it. Wait, there we go. There we go, and now it will be shorter. So you can fit it to whether your hole's here or a little bit closer. And it's marked up, and apologies again, there's going to be a lot of background noise. This is kind of a busy road. But it's marked up, so make sure up is up. And then we will extend the deadbolt. There. Thusly. Nice time for a motorcycle. Good stuff. Alright, next I'll put the 2 screws in. I'm doing this by hand. I think generally that works out better. At least has for me. Go. Alright, I think we're on to step 2. Alright, this is step 2. This is the torque blade. Make sure it is vertical like this. There's the front of the lock. This is the back of the lock. And now I am going to wire this through, and I believe it has to go through the bottom like this. So, hold on a second. Okay, a little better angle, and now I'm just gonna turn a little bit, and it feels kind of stiff, so I'm gonna have to mess with it. Hold on. All right, had to jiggle it around a little bit. I'm also gonna have to sand this down and paint this, so I'll probably end up taking this back off after this installation video and redoing this because this looks pretty bad. And even though I'm eventually going to replace this door, I'm not replacing it just yet. I don't like the look of that. But that's not the lock's fault. That's from the last lock. Alright, so we're going to check the alignment of this guy before putting him on. And unlike some other mounting plates, this one actually just sticks on, and then it uses the 2 screws that go to the front of the lock to keep it on the door. So I think the tape's probably just there for making it easy, because you could probably do it without it if you wanted to. So I'm just lining it up with the screws, and hopefully I can trust myself. And I'm just gonna keep it held there. And this would have been a good time to have things prepared, but I don't. Alrighty then. Putting the screws through. I lined it up fairly well. Mostly thanks to luck, because my pre-planning was kind of crap. There we go. Usually I have my screws all laid out. Go. And sorry. They specify, by the way, that you're supposed to hand tighten this, so don't use an electric screwdriver, because they were very specific. A little more frothy. Would really not help, I'm guessing. There we go. It looks pretty straight. I'm gonna warn that this door has issues, so. The original lock that was in it didn't fit very well, and neither did the one I replaced it with. Because this door is all sorts of factory seconds. Alright, next I'm supposed to test the key. So we'll see how that goes. Hold on. Alright, I gotta say this went way smoother than I expected, because usually I have a fight with this, but this is actually... That's really good. Super easy. That's what you want. I believe they wanted it left extended after this test is done, but this is still step 3. Step 3 continued. A couple things to notice. Right there is a hook. Right here is a hook. Make sure that this is routed through it. There is a spot for the plug right here. Just to plug it right in. And then I'm going to route this through here. And then down the side. Get in there. There. Now I'm going to route this down. And there. Remove this guy. And there's the screw holes right here for mounting the back plate. Let's get that in there. Can you see okay? Hold on. Here we go. That one's good. This one is now good. Remember, get it slightly tight, then tighten it the rest of the way, tighten it the rest of the way. Try to torque evenly whenever you can. And I believe that we are on to step 4. Alright, step 4, we will put in the batteries and program it. Note, first I'm going to put in the first 3 batteries, and it's behind this ribbon here. And hold the program button now and put in the 4th battery until it starts beeping. There, let it go. Now it's going to auto detect which way the door is hanging. See that? Now it's programmed for that. And finally, I can put this cover on and secure it. And take this off. Looking good so far. At this point, if you already have a strike plate on and it opens and shuts, you're good to go. If not, you'll want to install the included strike plate. But you can use the original one if it's working fine. Alright, here's my phone, and it's on the Lockly app. I've already got my front door hooked up. Again, if you want to see that, I've got another video linked below on that. And here's the Flex Touch. There we go. And I'm going to connect via Bluetooth. Actually, yeah, that's alright. Get started. Select the first lock that appears below. That'll be this one. Okay, now I'm going to have to do my code, so hold on a second. Alright, asked me for some registration information that it already had, but it just wanted to confirm it. And I don't know if you can see this right here, but I'm going to go ahead and scan the serial number in. So hold on. That initial code is super important, so keep it. That's what they're telling you right there. And synchronizing it. Okay, it's locked right now, so now it's going to unlock. And lock her back up. There we go. I want to make sure that you get the most complete demonstration of this device possible. So I am going to show you the Lockly Secure Link. This is the front of the box, and this is the back of the box. And what I'm going to show you is what's inside the box, and then we'll go hook it up. So I'm going to just do this here. And sorry for the green screen, folks. I'm just kind of inserting this in. It does come with a manual, very important. And then it comes with the USB adapter. And don't worry about this because this will plug into the base. So you can plug it into anything USB if you wanted to, but it does come with a power supply. This is a door detector. So what this does is it tells this device whether this door is open or closed. So that's kind of important. And then let's do this. Here's the power. So it's got a little power plug and you just put this guy in here. Don't worry, I'm going to demonstrate that in just a moment. In order to install your Lockly Secure Link, you'll need the following. You'll need the Lockly Power Base if you're planning to use it, the Lockly Lock Detector. You will want something to clean your door with. I use rubbing alcohol generally and an applicator. You will definitely want your manual for reference. You will need your cell phone because you will need that to connect everything, and you will need an installed Lockly lock, which we've already done. All right, one of my easiest videos ever. Well, this part anyway. Flip this open, and there we go. We're gonna plug it in, and note on this. I should see a red light. There it goes, it's starting to flash. Hold on. Now I need to get out my app. So remember, this does need to be within 30 feet of the lock. Otherwise it's not gonna work. All right, now let's pull out our phone. All right, now I pull out my trusty rusty app. I hope this looks okay. I hope you are able to see this okay. Notice that my garage door is already configured from previous parts of this video, but we're gonna change that a little bit. Accessories, Secure Link. Already have Secure Link. Connect now. Need to upgrade. Already have one. And there's the instructions. Alright, connect to garage door. Press the button on Secure Link for 2 seconds until the light is flashing quickly. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. There it goes. And there's my device. And hold on a second, I'm gonna go enter my password. Next step, hold on a second. It displays the password, so I'm not gonna, there we go. Once it connects, it's gonna reboot, which it's rebooting right now. And I gotta wait for, there we go, we've got a solid light. See that? So yes, it became a solid green light. We'll say yes, and it's gonna connect. Okay, so now my garage door is connected. All right, folks, I'm ready to put in the sensors. I've cleaned at least part of my utterly disgusting garage door. And I think I'm gonna have to paint it. But anyway, it's irrelevant. They come with 2 sets of these stickers, so if I paint, I'm gonna be able to replace it, which is good. Anyway, something to note. My hinges are on the left side of the door. If they're on the left side of the door, you hang this guy right here this way. See where the arrow is? Down at the bottom. If my hinges were on the right side of the door, I'd hang it this way. Something to note. So anyway, we're just gonna go do this real quick. And then the installation, the physical installation of this will be done. So I'm gonna put it right about here. Which is kind of sad, but my door is not the friendliest for this. And remember, this is an optional step. And then we'll just put this guy right. Wait. Alright, so it detected it. Right about there. I think I'll be okay. It has to clear the door. And for my final trick, I will be syncing the door lock sensor. Go to garage door. Go to settings. It's down here at the bottom. Sorry about that. Secure link door sensor settings. Come on. Okay, add a new sensor. It is a wireless sensor. Follow these steps. Already did that. Already did that. Already did that. Okay. And now it's connecting. Okay, try to open and close the door. Ready? We'll try that. Okay, yes, I have opened or closed the door. Door is closed. Do it again. Boy, this is fun. Alright, and there we go. We've added the sensor. Alright, let's take a look at some of the app features. I've got the Lockly app open on my iPhone now, and I'm going to show you some of the features of the Lockly Flex Touch on the Lockly app. Alright, so front door, that's a Lockly Vision. If you want to know more about that one, got a link down below to that video. Here's my garage door. It's the one I just installed. And connecting to the app. Alright, top left hand side of the screen, you see that? Right there is a little cloud, a little blue cloud. You see that? Okay, that says that I'm connected through the internet. If I want to connect to my Lockly directly for some reason, I can tap that and it will switch over to Bluetooth, so I can do it locally. Top right, you see that 70% battery? That's how much battery juice I have left in my Lockly. No, it's not using an amazing amount of juice. I just reused my batteries from my other electric lock. Don't do that, but I paid a bunch for those batteries, so I'm gonna keep using them until they are dead. In the center, you got this big old lock. Big old lock. If you press it, there we go. It helps if I look at the phone and hit things right. But anyway, if you press it in the center, you can lock and unlock your door with it. Pretty easy. And I think that's a nice feature. You know, if you want to unlock it for somebody else. See, if you're hooked up to the web with your phone using your secure link, and somebody comes to the door that you want to let in, but you're not there physically, boom, you hit the button and it unlocks it. It's really great. You can also give them a guest user as well, if you would like. Okay, on the bottom, you got 4 little buttons down here. Log. This shows who has unlocked your Lockly. So let's see. There. Unlocked by fingerprint. It's Rob. There's some more Rob. There's some more Rob. There's Darlene. So you've got a history of who's been in through this lock. Pretty useful. Alright, here's who has access. And e-badge, these are like the guest users. You can here, let's see. I can send a little guest. See? And then I can enter the guest name, leave them a message. Bob. Come to my house. Kind of creepy. There we go. And then we can confirm it. And you can set the validity period, of course. And there we go. You could have temporary access and you can send it to somebody. Not going to do that, but you can send it through email if you wanted to. All right, so now I've got Bob as a guest. Say Bob ticked me off. I can just delete him. And bye, Bob. Bye, Bob. It does take a little bit to do it. Remove it, remove it. Done. All right. Go into settings. All right. Portal sync means connect to the internet. You want that on, assuming you have a secure link. If you don't have a secure link, you're not going to be able to do that. You can rename your lock. Door sensor's on right now, which is fine. Let's see what else is useful down here. There is an auto lock timer. Here we go. This guy is super great. I use this when I have friends over. I have friends over about once a week, and it's still set to it right now. I set it to about 4 hours. That way my friends can come and go while I have them over. So if they need to run out to their car or something, I don't have to let them back in. Usually I keep that at about 5 minutes. There we go. There, now the lock after 5 minutes. And you can do your firmware updates from here if you have any. Should be fine. Going back to Bluetooth audio and fingerprint error alert audio, it'll warn you if Bluetooth's connected, meaning you're using your remote. You might want to turn these off because they're both battery wasters, to be honest. I keep them on just because I'm the kind of guy who likes to know when it's connected. I don't know what's wrong with me. Feel free to make your comments about what might be wrong with me down below. Anyway, let's go take a look at... Here, wait a minute. Let's go back. Let's go back to Access here. And let's delete me from the fingerprint users. There we go. Delete again. Delete. Confirm. Did I not confirm it? There we go. I have been deleted. Now, let's go set up a new fingerprint. Alright, first I want to apologize for the sound quality and some of the visual quality. I'm outside, can't use my fancy equipment. That's life, isn't it? Anyway, I'm in my Lockly app, and I want to add a user. Say, I haven't added any yet, or I'm an idiot who deleted my user on this lock. You know, like I did in the last step. Choose the lock. Okay, now I'm going to zoom in a little bit right here. I'm going to go to Access. Okay, and then I'm going to go to Fingerprint right there. Oop, down a little bit. There we go. And I'm going to add a new fingerprint. Need to use Bluetooth. That's right, that's fine. Let's do that. Okay, connecting. And I'm going to show you this. Okay, it's telling me to put my finger on the fingerprint reader, which makes sense. Ready? I'm going to hit start. Okay, I'm going to try and hold this here. There we go. And it's going to beep every time I press, but you want to hold it until it beeps. Keep going. You see how I'm kind of doing it at different angles? You want to really mush it up. There we go. Got my fingerprint. And now I can name it Rob. There we go. And successfully added. There you go. It's going to ask me to add another one, which you can do. I've never had a problem with it recognizing my fingerprint, so I don't do this. Originally, this was not a built-in step, but you might want to do it. I don't know. I've just had good luck. I guess I have readable fingers. And there we go. New user added. If you'd like to control Lockly with your Alexa device, you'll need to add the Lockly Smart Home skill to Alexa. Once you do that, you can do stuff like this. Alexa, is the garage door locked?
Checking. Hang on. The garage door is unlocked.
Alexa, lock the garage door.
Locking. Hang on. The garage door is locked.
And there we go. Alright, so we have installed, configured and added my fingerprint to the Lockly Flex Touch. Now it's time to test it out. Oops, sounds good. There we go. It works. And that, my friends, wraps it up for the Lockly Flex Touch Deadbolt lock. It's pretty darn easy to install. Even somebody who flubbed over 30 times just that first sentence can install it and film it. Pretty impressive, I think. Anyway, also what I really do like about the lock is that you can use your finger to open it. That's more secure than using a code. It seems to work pretty well. They do ask you to enter your fingerprint twice, but I've never had to do it. I've never had a problem with it just working, so I haven't had to do that. But it doesn't really matter. You can just do it in process. I don't even know why I'm going on about it, to be honest. Also, you can open it with a good old-fashioned key if Grandma hates to use that fingerprint thing and thinks it might go to the government. It's not. It's stored locally, by the way, on the lock. And you can also use your phone to open it, which I think is cool as heck as well. If you add this guy right here, the secure link, you can also add Alexa support or Google support to it and open it with your voice when you're inside your house. And you can use the app from wherever to unlock and configure the door, which I think is pretty cool. Again, I've only had to use that a couple times, but it came in really super handy. If you're interested in the... Can you tell I'm tired from like 30 takes of this? Anyway, if you're interested in this guy right here, or heck, why not? This guy right here, take a look down below in the description. I've got a link to Lockly. You can also use a code that I'm putting in the description as well. I want to thank you very much for watching this and sticking with it. If you enjoyed it or found it useful in any way, please do me a big favor. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe for more. Put a comment down there. And I'll see you in a couple days. Bye.